All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I completely screwed up today's video by messing with the brightness, so just kind of bear with me. New setup, we'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, enjoy.
All right, guys, I have a new setup. I don't know where to look. Oh, there's the camera. So I have a new mic that's just kind of like, look, bro. Dude, I've been waiting like all day to make this video. I've got a new setup. Hopefully everything's working correctly. I'll show you guys the mic. So take a look at this, bro. Finally, everything is here. It's kind of come into fruition. And in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys about a girl that I'm hanging out with tonight. So the last time I hung out with a girl, I couldn't even tell you when. It was summer, bro. Yeah, the last time I hung out with a girl was literally the summer. Like she came over and went in the pool and we just made out and stuff like that. The last time before that, you'd have to go back to January. So it hasn't been consistent. Let's just kind of not beat around the bush here. But I reached out to one of my girlfriends. I've been hanging out with her, bro, for like, I don't know, like a month at this point. Obviously, we're just friends, like it's platonic. But I asked if she has single friends, and she's bringing her to hang out with me tonight. So it's going to be me hanging out with the girl and then her, and then I'm bringing my friends. So it's like all four of us, and we're probably just going to play cards and games and stuff like that. Nothing, there's not like a crazy story or anything. I don't know anything about her besides her looks, and I think she's a nurse. I'm going to have to ask her that. I'm not nervous because I'm confident. I believe in myself, but I know that I'm not where I need to be with dating. Like, I don't own this house, right? I don't have my own place. I'm working to get it, man. I'm happy where I'm at with the channels and the businesses and things like that. Mentally, I think I'm still kind of growing, but at the end of the day, bro, I mean, you can't just wait for perfection to date. You've got to be able to put yourself out there and see what you can do. And I'm excited about, if anything. I mean, yeah, there's not like butterflies. I'm 27 years old, right? Like I'm grown, but it's just meeting someone for the first time. It's always the most difficult thing, especially given I just talked to someone for 3 months. It went nowhere. So it's like, I'm just, if anything, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Even if it doesn't work out, like I'm just happy to kind of be able to talk to someone else. Tried the apps, nothing came from it. I actually got approached by two girls. I went out yesterday with my friend, but I was not attracted to them. And no disrespect, like I'm half black, but I'm not, like, black women aren't exactly my cup of tea. I'm not saying they're all like ghetto. Obviously, they're all ratchet because there was this one girl that I met, and she was like super smart and had like the morals and the values, things like that, that kind of align with me. But I was dating her best friend, right? She was the best friend of the girl I was dating. And like, I don't know, bro. So I go on and on and on about this. At the end of the day, like, do I have a type? Yes, but I also am open to like exploring options outside of that type. So like my ex-girlfriend was from Africa. This girl is Asian. So I don't know, man. Just switch it up because the girls I typically go for, it hasn't worked out. It's as simple as that. And I don't think it's good for me. And I had to kind of learn it the hard way, man. It's just a lot of wasted time and energy. And I do think someone closer to my age is probably the better option. They don't have to be 27. I mean, I think these girls, I know my friend's 24. I don't know how old this girl is. She's probably around the same age, right? The same ballpark. So, yeah, well, I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, the thing about it is I had a good feeling about this week. And this is going to sound cringe. Like, I know people are going to cook me for this, but I went to the gym to play basketball. It was like pickup. And bro, there was this girl that was working and she was like super, super cute. And she like walked out of the office and then she like, we made eye contact and I had the ball in my hands and I pulled up from like literally, it wasn't like the logo, but it was probably like 27, 28 feet. And then, switched it. And then she like smiled at me and I was like, bro, I was like, there's no way I just pulled that, made it. And then of course, had to hit the celly, bro, the 3-point celly. But after that happened, like literally, yeah, that same night, this was Thursday, that same night, technically I told a white lie. I said yesterday those girls approached me. It was actually Thursday night technically, but so then that same night, like those two girls approached me, and even though they weren't out, they weren't really my cup of tea. I mean, it kind of just, I don't want to say it validates you, but it makes you realize that, hey, look, like at least there are people interested, and now it's kind of up to you to figure out who that is. And if I'm being like honest, the girl that I'm hanging out with tonight is probably like my attractiveness level. She's probably just like average, but has a career. And I didn't get to talk to her because, to be honest, like I saw her last week, but we didn't really get to have a convo. So I mean, she saw me. She probably, and then she probably was like, yeah, I would definitely talk to him again. So sure everyone's rooting for me. I mean, if you're not, that's cool. I mean, I'm sure people are hoping it doesn't work out so I could kind of continue these black belt types of videos. But I mean, when you don't expect something, that's the best course of action, because then you can't really be disappointed. But I'm not saying go into it and be like, oh, it's not gonna work out. She's not gonna like me. I'm just gonna get rejected. Of course, go into it with the best possible mindset, but just don't expect this to be like your future wife, right? That's why they say like you should be going on at least a date a week, because it just eventually, you go through so many different dates and women, and you ultimately find your partner. I mean, obviously, like the more options, the more volume, the better your odds. But if you're like me and you haven't been on a date in literally almost a year, last March, so we're coming up on a year. Now, this isn't a date. A date would be, I mean, technically, like, yeah, it can't be a date because literally, like, my friend's taken, so like it can't be a double date, obviously, but it's still a chance to just meet a girl and to, at the very least, kind of just get reps. Like, this is what I tell people in the Discord is like, just go out and talk to them and get reps. And it's only going to help me for the future. It's simple as that. So, yeah, I've absolutely given up hope on dating apps. I'm not going to lie. I cannot get a match from a girl I find attractive. And again, if anyone's just average looking, like I'm okay with that, but I cannot get that. It's like trans and overweight. It's like, nah, someone who's just in shape, takes care of themselves, has a job, right? A career. I mean, I know I'm 27, a bum living at home, but I have my own business that I'm pretty happy with. And of course, running it all myself and getting different opportunities. And had it not been for my suspension, I would probably be in the best spot I ever have in my life from a financial standpoint. And of course, not everything's not always going to go your way, but I mean, that's life, man. You got to make adjustments. And there have been some bad financial decisions in my life, but I'm pretty happy, like I said, with where I'm at, especially just saving money. I used to go out like so much and just drop a lot of money. And I started to actually save up by not doing that. And I went out last night and I didn't have any liquor. I just had a couple of beers. And I realized the next day of how much better I felt, and I was able to stay productive. So not only am I able to go out and have fun and get content for Swag Yelp, but then the next day it's like I wake up and I can do my main channels that actually pay me, right? My Instagram and things like that. I think I posted on like my Instagram like 4 times today. So I'm very excited about the future of my life. And a week ago, I wasn't, man. I mean, I got friend zone, as you guys saw. If you follow my channel, I mean, I lost a bunch of money, which I haven't told anyone. Well, I told my family and one of my old roommate about it, but I probably will make a video on that. I'm not quite ready to explain that, but did lose a lot of money. But then I was like, how can I make the most of this? Like, how can I use this to be better and to have something good come out of it? And I quickly realized, well, nothing is going to come easy. Nothing's going to come fast, right? Like getting rich quick, getting jacked quick, steroids, schemes, like gambling, like all that is just not it. And it's kind of the thing with dating is like, am I going to go out tonight and like this girl is going to be my girlfriend? Like, probably not. Right. But that's okay, man. I mean, it's an opportunity and I'm going to seize it. And I'm excited, man. There's no question about it. I feel like I've said I'm excited. I sound like a broken record to this point. How long have I been talking for? 9 minutes. I think I'll leave it at that. But I know you guys have been wanting longer videos, but I'm not going to just waste your time and ramble for 10 more minutes when that's kind of all I have. So yeah, guys, wish me luck. And hopefully tomorrow it's a positive video.